Hi guys, how are you? This is Tiffany. Give me a reason. That's my channel. So I haven't done a live video in forever. So I don't know who's at work. It's during the week. What time it is? Hell, I don't know. So I'm here in Fort Lauderdale. I'm about to go to work. Came in late, leaving. But anyway, and don't kill me, Mikey, because I know you told me to call you when I get here, but it's a short trip. So I don't know who's available. I don't know who's gonna come. But before I even do anything, I want to tell you guys thank you for sticking by me, and thank you guys for subscribing. It's so great to get subscribers. So I've been crazy busy, flying like crazy. I'm trying to figure out what I need to look at because I'm looking cockeyed. Like I got my phone set up so retarded, like in the windowsill. Y'all just the struggle is real. But yeah, so I've been working like crazy, and it's been crazy. So I'm back on weekends in December, which is fine. And January, I think I'm gonna bid for something during the week because I'm over it. I'm over weekends. So yeah, I'm just sitting here relaxing until I have to get ready, which I'm probably gonna be like about 45 minutes. I have to get ready. And I was sitting here relaxing, and I have somebody sitting across from me on the porch, and they're just staring at me because they probably think I'm talking to myself, but oh well. But anyway, let me stop rambling. There was a couple questions. Well, was it a couple? Well, one question, of course. Someone asked me, I think it was Robin. Hi, Robin. She asked me what was a gate check, which is what I've had over and over and over. I'm kidding. I'm just not playing. I've had so many gate checks, it's ridiculous. So a gate check is basically a lead or a lead flight attendant or a supervisor, with whatever you guys call them at your base, the title that's at your base, I mean at your base and at your airline. Basically, they come to the gate and they do a spot check, and that spot check is basically they're checking to make sure you have all of your required items. And with ours, they look at our passport, make sure we have our passport, because at any time, even if you're doing a flight that's domestic or doing flights that's domestic, you may get a flight for international, or you may get an international flight and it may change your whole schedule. So it's just based on that, especially being on reserve. So they check to see if you have your passport, if you have your watch, your working watch, if you have a flashlight that is working, if you have your ID, if you have your IFB or your manual, if you have a book manual, your iPad, if you have your manual, if your manual is up to date, like we have to make sure that we have, before we start our pairing, we have to make sure that we have read all of our files, all of our emails, accepted them, read over them, and make sure everything, all of our read files are clear. And they do check that, like they check the iPad to make sure that you're up to date. And if you've updated, like if you got, like we've been getting a lot of updates with Apple, so if you've updated, if you got a read file about updating your iPad, they check that. So they look at your appearance. We're here. Hey, Ramon, how are you, boo? Hey, Ramon! What's going on? I hope you are doing great. I miss you. I hope you're doing good on your channel. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I cut my hair, honey. I cut it. Oh, thank you. Mwah. You got to do another video, Ramon. Hey, Ramon. So, yeah, that's the gate check. So they look at your appearance. They look at your nails. Like the young lady looked at my nails. She looked at my uniform. They look at everything. Oh, you had a cold? Oh, how are you feeling? Do you need anything? Yes, oh, Lordy. Well, you have to make sure you travel with Mucinex. That's really good for colds. A lot of people take it for other things, but Mucinex is really good for cold. Oh, good. Listen, having a cold. You know what? I just had like a, what is it called? Like deja vu. It's like I've been in this position before. Like I looked out the window and I swear I've been here before. That was weird. That was weird. I looked out the window. I'm like, wait a minute. But anyway. So I'm glad you're getting better, Ramon. Yes, oh, gate checks. Yeah. So they just make sure that your appearance is up to par. You're not coming to work wrinkled. You have your name tag, which is our name tag has to be on the most outer garment. And they just make sure that you have on the right uniform, shoes, and you're just not just doing what you want to do. So a lot of the gate checks I've had, they look at everything. Like they look at all of my required items, and they look at me up and down, because they always say something either about the red lipstick, about my makeup, about how I look nice in my uniform. They always like compliment me. So I mean, that's just me. I've been like that with every airline I've worked, and even private charter. Like private charter, you have to look the part. So it's just embedded in me. Even before airline, I've always tried to keep myself up. So anyway, that's a gate check. My advice with gate checks is you need to make sure that everything is done either that morning. Give yourself time, like wake up maybe 5 minutes earlier, and wake up like 5 minutes earlier to double check everything, and or do everything at night. Now, if you have an update on your iPad, like if you guys have iPads at other airlines, if you have an update, do it at night. So if you like do your updates at night, because you never know how long the update may last or may take. So anything that's updates or anything, do it at night. My advice is anything on your iPad, if you have an iPad at your airline, anything, do it at night. And so first thing in the morning, just double check to make sure nothing came through while you were sleeping, but at least everything, all the big stuff is done the night before. Put everything in the same place. That's at the hotel and at your house. Like I have like hooks hanging on my wall. So I'll put my badge there. I put my car keys there. I put everything there. I never take my passport or anything out of my bags. Everything is in my bag. Everything. And if I know I'm not going to take that bag with me, like if I have like a turn or a short flight and I'm not taking my full bag, which normally I normally take it anyway, but if I don't, that night I take everything out and I put it in the bag that I'm going to take, and as soon as I get home I put it right back, because I don't want to forget. My passport is what I use anyway when I go through security and go through KCM, and KCM is basically the flight attendants, pilots and stuff, they're not always pulled over to the side to be checked. You get to go through security without going through security, basically. And you have like we have another lane for that. So just double check that. Gate checks should be easy for you. Gate checks should be easy. Safety audits, that's what you need to worry about. We have customer service audits. Depending on if you're a customer service related person, you shouldn't worry about customer service audits. But sometimes, and I'm gonna keep it real, passengers will piss you off. They will upset you. So customer service audits, you kind of need to worry about those too, because some passengers will push your buttons. They will push your buttons. For example, I always got some good examples. I haven't did a story time in a minute, but the other day, what time is? Because I need to make sure hold on, y'all. Let me get my watch. Sorry. All right, I had to get my watch because I got to make sure that I got to start getting ready soon. But anyway, the other day we had a passenger who was sitting in the overwing exit. Now, the overwing exit is one, if not many, of the most important exits on the aircraft. It's the overwing. That's where people stand out for a water evacuation. So that's very important. Every exit on the aircraft is important, but especially the overwing exit. So this gentleman, his daughter, and somebody else was sitting in the row, and we were on the new MAX planes, which means some of our overwings exits, they have extra leg room. Like they have this seat that's kind of by itself, and all of their stuff has to go way like in front of them, but they have a lot of room. Like they have this whole like one side to themselves. So the guy was sitting there with his daughter, and I'm coming through. He sees me coming through doing my checks. So I'm walking through doing my checks. Put your stuff up on the back, up under the seat. Thank you so very much. Make sure you have your seatbelt on. Doing my compliance checks, seat belts, tray tables, seat bags. All the stuff up under the all of their carry-on items. If they have smaller carry-on items under the seat, make sure nothing's in the seat back pocket that can block egress. Block egress means you do not want to block the exit of the row of anybody doing an evacuation. So trying to make sure that there's nothing blocking egress. So I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking, and I see him. And he takes his bag, because he's sitting by the exit, by the window, and he slides his bag like to his side, like say this is his leg. He takes the bag and slide it right here. I see it. He think I don't. I play it off. I'm like, because I'm getting to him anyway. I get to him and I'm telling everybody, I'm like, hey, you know, I'm at the X Road. I'm right here in this area, X Road area. I'm like, sir, you know, I say, you know, guys, just make sure you have your seatbelts on. Make sure there's nothing in the seatbelt pockets that's blocking egress. I'm looking at both sides. I said, sir, could you please put your bag in front, all the way up under the seat in front? So he gets mad because he thought I didn't see him. That's my job, Pippin. So he takes his bag and kicks it, like kick it. And so it stops like right in the middle, right in front of the door. I'm not gonna get mad because that's your stuff. You kicking your own stuff. You putting your dirty feet kicking it. That's your bag, not my bag. Do your thing, boo. He kicks it, it stops. So I stop. I say, yes. I say, unfortunately, sir, it has to be all the way up under the seat. So then he takes off his seatbelt. He kicks it like scoops and kick it. So I'm looking at him. So I'm just looking at him. I was like, oh, thank you so much. So his daughter was like, oh my gosh, she's so naggy. Me? Oh my God, why would you say that about me? Really? Oh my God, I'm telling you to move your stuff so you can save lives, because this is why you're sitting here, but I'm nagging. So she was like, this is so stupid. This is ridiculous. Should I have responded? Probably not, but I did. I said, I'm so sorry, ma'am, you know, that you feel like, you know, this is stupid. And I'm sorry that you feel like I'm nagging you. I said, but this exit, that exit, and the 2 exits that the flight attendants will be responsible for, because you guys will be responsible for this exit, because there will not be a flight attendant at this area. I'm sorry that you feel like I'm nagging you. I said, but that can block egress, that can block egress, and you, because you chose to sit in this area, have to make sure that the passengers behind you, if not in front of you, you have to make sure that they exit this aircraft safely. That's why you elected to sit in the exit row. So I'm sorry that it feels like I'm nagging you, and I'm sorry it feels like if you think I'm picking on you, but maybe sometimes you may not understand why we're telling you to put your stuff up under the seat, why nothing can block egress, why nothing can be in the seatbelt pocket, why nothing can be in your lap, why nothing can be around your neck, because that can, you know, as you're getting up and trying to exit, that can, you know, catch on to a seatbelt pocket. Whatever it is, you can hinder somebody from exiting the aircraft. That's including yourself, your father, and anybody else in this row. So I'm so sorry that you feel like you're being nagged, but that's the purpose. I said you chose to be responsible for this exit, and I need to make sure that you are taking that responsibility seriously. Shut her all the way up, because this right here we not about to do, okay? I love my life, because we got seconds, okay? We don't have minutes and hours. Oh, take your time, baby. Slide down, girl. It's just a slide. No. We ain't got time, because you don't slide, we pushing you down, okay? So let's not play this game. Sometimes people, either they don't understand or they don't care. My advice is, if you want to sit in the exit row and you don't like it and you don't want to help anybody, don't sit there. And I tell them in my briefing, I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, I know that you love this row. It seems like we have so much leg room and so much leg space. I said, but the purpose of this, all of this space, is to make sure that you guys can exit this aircraft, and you can assist with helping with exiting this aircraft in evacuation. So they'd be like, oh, yeah, that's right. So let's see. Oh yeah, I tell them all the time. I tell them, I said, oh my God. Like I had this lady had a jacket, and she had one of those, you ever seen, has anybody ever seen Puffy when he did, oh, hold on, you know I'm about to tell them. Have you guys ever seen the video with, what is that, Puff Daddy and Notorious B.I.G. when they had on those big old jackets, and it's those like plastic jackets with the, look like they're all, I don't know what to call it. It has, I don't know, but it's like they were dancing around. But anyway, it's those slippery looking jackets. I cannot remember what type of coats those are. They're like really warm, but they have like this plastic type of material. Well, anyway, homegirl had her jacket, we're on the Max again, had her jacket hanging on the tray table in the exit row. Y'all know I wasn't gonna let her do that. So I asked, I said, she was one of those, passengers who, you know, she was all bougie, you could tell she had a lot of money. She, her husband had on like, they were just Prada, Louis, like they were just like clean, okay? So I was like, I said, excuse me. I said, unfortunately, ma'am, could I please have you take your jacket down? You can't hang it on the tray table. Excuse me? They will test you, I'm telling you. So I'm like, ma'am, once again, can I please have you take your jacket? You can't hang it on the tray table. You're actually in the exit row. You're in the exit row, ma'am. So then she snatches down. I don't see what the problem is with the jacket. Oh, Chris, I'm going to explain that to you. Of course I can, in my nicest way. I say, ma'am, unfortunately, that jacket can cause anyone from getting out of this exit. This is preventing, you're blocking the exit. Not only that, that jacket and the material of that jacket can cause someone to slide, and they can slide and knock everybody off or fall towards the front or fall backwards, either way, and knock people down on the wing or knock them out where they're, knock herself backwards where she can't even allow somebody to come through the exit. Like, you're in the exit row. And I said, unfortunately, you can't hang it there. Well, you guys are having to hang it. Unfortunately, man, we don't. I'm so sorry. What I can do is I can put it up in the overhead bin for you on top of other bags where it's not smashed. And or I just put it here. Okay. That's fine. I said, as long as you put it up under the seat and you're not blocking the exit. Oh, she was pissed. So, of course, when I went to go do drinks, I was like, hi, would you like anything? Because I'm still in a good mood. Would you like anything to drink? No. Okay. Okay. Well, let me know if you need anything. I'll come through again with the seconds. And kept it pushing. They will push you. They will. But you just got to keep it moving. Keep it moving. I don't know what it is about the extra row. People fight over seats. They're never trying to. They will either, where they feel like they can get drunk in the extra row. I will not let you do it. I don't mind serving you alcoholic beverages, but if I see that you're getting intoxicated or you're getting your speech is becoming slurred or your behavior is becoming erratic, water. I don't play with the exits, period. Exit row, exit, whatever. Like, I don't, because you never know when FAA is sitting there. You can be fined, the company can be fined, that can go on your record. People don't understand, like, when you tell people stuff, they look at you like you're picking on them, but we can be held accountable as well. Like, we can be held accountable as well. You have parents that try to have their teenage kids sit there that's like 13 or 10 or whatever, because they know you can't do that. Like, if there's an evacuation, we will have to sit in front of FAA and answer questions. And if we don't do our job, we can get in trouble. If not, get prison time. I ain't trying to go to prison for you, girl. Do it look like I can fight Big Bertha? Do it look like I can swing on Big Bertha, okay? Big Bertha, little on me, Big Bertha will bend my, no, just press on me. No, I'm not. So anyway, I don't know, y'all, I mean, I know I was talking about gate checks, but this extra row and passengers and just going back and forth, just answer them and give them FAA regulations. Sometimes people, when you tell them FAA regulated, sometimes they shut up. That's fine. I even had a flight attendant tell a passenger. He was like, he had his headphones on, and he had his had his phone in the seat back pocket. So the headphones, he sat back and he was sitting back like this, so the headphones were blocking the exit. So she go to him and say, hi, sir. He was like, I know I got to move my papers. She said, actually, that's not what I'm, coming to tell you, but please, thank you for moving those papers. But unfortunately, you can't have your phone sitting here with your headphones, in your ear. You have to hold your phone because you're blocking egress. That's the first, you're blocking egress. He was like, I think that's so effing stupid. This is ridiculous. I mean, it's a stupid rule. I mean, people tell me this all the time. I know it was. So I'm thinking, and I'm pretty sure she was thinking, if you know the rules, then why break it? If someone had told you this before, why break it? Because you're not sitting in the row by yourself. You have people in your row, so you're eliminating somebody from exiting the row. He went off. She said, well, sir, it was so petty. Oh, she was so petty. She was like, well, sir, I'm sorry that you feel that way. So if you have any issues or you feel like you don't like the rules, you're more than welcome to email Federal Aviation Regulation. She said Federal Aviation, Federal, I can't even get it out. She said she said you're able to email FAA and tell them your concerns and why they're telling you that you can't have your phone sitting here and blocking the exit. You're more than welcome to email them. You sure? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's emails everywhere throughout the airport. You can stop and talk to somebody like a TSA agent, or if you want to, I can find an email for you and give it to you. You can email them and tell them that you think, that you're not really agreeing with the rules and regulations of federal aviation. He was pissed. He felt this big. By the time we left, she got a kicktail. Like, this lady actually gave a kicktail. It was like, thank you for handling that professionally. Like, you really handled that well, because he went off. People, listen, I don't know how I got on a rant about people trying you, but people will push your buttons. You have to ignore people. I think sometimes when you react, they react more. You react more, and when you go back and forth, they got you, and you want to get in trouble. Depending on what it is, can get fired, and or you get something in your file, and or they can use it against you and try to say, oh, like want to sue the company, or especially someone with a disability. I want to make a video about that as well. But anyone with a disability, do not argue with people with a disability. Don't argue with people with disability. If you don't know the rules, if you don't know the statutes, if you don't know anything, don't argue with them. Just get a CRO, and just CRO as a crew resource officer, get them and let them handle it, because they know the rules, they know the laws, they know what they can say and what a person with a disability cannot say. Because sometimes people with disability, they feel like they're being discriminated against already. So you just don't want to get caught up with that where you're in trouble or they're suing the company and you're held accountable. So sometimes passengers, they go to the extreme. Like, they want to call, well, I was flying with so-and-so. And there are times like, companies kind of see, well, people just want to do what they want to do. And then you have people that's really convincing, and then you have to prove that, listen, that's not what happened. So just sometimes there are times, you want to snap back, but you just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Just handle it professionally and use FAA to your advantage. This is a federal FAA regulated, I don't know why I can't say it. This is a federal regulated rule, and that's what you gotta do. You gotta stick to it. So, anyway, I'm just sitting here. I see a lot of people coming out on the porch, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are at work, and y'all probably gonna write like, "Dude, oh my God, I miss your live," because you always do, and I'm so sorry. I just want to do it live before I go to work. But I hope I answered your question, Robin, and I hope that some of you guys who are actually in training right now, we're still praying for you, that you're doing really good in training, that you guys are passing, you're knocking out those tests and all of those different drills, and just you're learning things, you're excited. So I'm hoping that you guys do well. And yeah, so I may end my live soon. I just want to come and just kick it with you guys for a little bit. But yeah, it's so beautiful out here, and I can't believe I gotta leave. I'm headed to St. Louis, then LA. The first flight is like almost 4 hours, and this 4 hours, about 3:40 something, and the second flight is 4 hours, definitely 4 hours. So I have a really good book I've been reading, so that's good. Depending on who's on the plane, I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably going to be drinking, so that'll keep me up and moving and around. And I need to call downstairs and tell them about these chicken wings, because yeah, overall, guys, I'm about to go and take a shower and get ready for work and get my life together and get excited. They already called me and asked me that I want to block my 2 days together, which is, I have 2 days of reserve, which is 2 sets of 3 days. And they already emailed and called and asked that I want to block those, which means work through the whole 6 days. No, ma'am. Listen, no. And it's not that you don't want to, but no, because it's a lot. Like, being out 6 whole days, that's a lot. It's a lot. Some people do it, especially if they're blocking their days together. Like if they have the first 2 weeks they're working and then the last 2 weeks they're off, or they're working the last 2 weeks and they're off the first 2 weeks, then they do that. I don't, because a lot of them, that's preventing them from either paying a crash pad fee and or paying a hotel. So they just let the company keep them out until they go home. So yeah, I per se don't do it. I did it one time, and every day my schedule changed. And every time I landed, I had an email. I mean, I had a message from the gate agent telling me to call crew scheduling because they changed something on my schedule. I didn't know where, if I was coming or going. I was everywhere. So I was like, I can't do this anymore. That 6 days is no joke. Like if you have a line and you have 2 trips and you put them together, that's different. But reserve blocks, no, ma'am. That's stressful. Like I just need to go home, decompress, wash my clothes, wash my uniforms. Cause there are times like you're in hotels and there's no laundromat, so you're just there. No, I want to go home, refresh, go to the grocery store. And again, you spend a lot of money because you're out on the road for 6 months. I mean 6 days, and you're only able to eat off your food for like 2.5 or 3 days, depending on what you pack. So now you got to go and find a grocery store, and or if there's one, and then try to package your bag and get more stuff. It's just too much. You got to get an Uber here, and then if the hotel shuttle don't take you. So trust me, working 6 days straight, I want to go home, decompress, go back out, and you can send me back out in the next reserve block. But no, put them together, no ma'am. Anyway, what time is it, y'all? Because I'm just talking about nothing. It's 4 o'clock almost. Yeah, I'm about to go get ready. Because I'm not rushing. I don't feel like rushing. And people are looking at me. I'm going to show y'all. Everybody looking at me. It's crazy. I don't know why they are. But yeah, so sorry to get to see a lot of you guys on my live like I did before. I'm pretty sure you're probably at work. And I'm so sorry. I always get messages from you guys telling me you sorry that you missed my lives. And thank you for always supporting me. But I'm about to get ready for work and not have to rush. And yeah. And I'll see you guys on my next live. And oh, before I go, hold on. So I do have it. Okay, I already know this, so I don't need nobody telling me, girl, you just not realizing this. So I am going to have a schedule out so you guys know. So I'm going to go back and do my lives on Sunday. But this is my schedule. I'm going to have makeup Mondays, which I'm going to talk about something makeup related, whether I do a makeup tutorial, review a product, tell you about a product, do a haul, anything makeup related. And then I'm going to do, whatever you want Wednesdays. If you guys want me to answer a question, if you want to see something, if you want to talk about something, if you guys want to ask a question, or if you want some advice, or you want to talk about something in training, or you want to do like some type of training, exercise for training or studying or something on Wednesdays, whatever you want Wednesdays. So you guys leave any type of ideas in the comments, and I'll make sure I write that down. And also on Fridays will be for the love of flying, and that's just me uploading a vlog of me on trips. So I have been vlogging this trip. So yeah, so I'm gonna do for the love of flying, and Sunday we're gonna go back to my lives. Now that may seem like a lot for me, it probably is, but I have to stick to it. And I'm not gonna do this whole New Year's resolution. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Monday shouldn't be too bad because I could record on my days off, or I could record on an overnight. I have my computer with me. Wednesdays can be whatever you guys want, depending on what it is. Hopefully it's something I could do. And then if it's something that I have to do at home, then I just do something easy on the road and then upload it. And then do whatever you want to do at home and then upload it. And then Fridays, I just upload a vlog because I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with vlogging, even though I don't like being stared at. And then Sundays, we're going to go back to vlogging. To lives. Now, there isn't a specific time on Sundays for lives. I normally do my lives at 6 o'clock p.m. But I am Friday, Saturday, Sunday reserves this month and this month and next month. Well, I have a line Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And my reserves for next month is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So depending on what the trip is, I may get in on Sunday. Now, if I get a trip, I get in late on Sundays, I will do a quick video and upload and say, hey guys, I'll have to move the, like maybe do a live another time. But normally I've been doing good with Sundays. Like Sundays, I normally am able to come home and do a live. So we're going to go back to lives on Sunday because you guys haven't told me if you want me to change it to another day. And Sunday seems like to be a better day because everybody's really home on those days. So we're going to do that. Overall, that's what we're going to do. So Mondays, Makeup Mondays, Wednesdays, whatever we want, whatever you want, Wednesdays, Fridays for the love of flying, and Sundays live with Tiffany. So that's my schedule. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon because right now we're going on 30 minutes. I did good. 30 minutes. I told a couple stories in 30 minutes. I did good. So I'll see you guys on my next live with Tiffany on Sunday. What's day? Tuesday? Yeah, I don't know what day it is. Hold on. It was Wednesday. Flight attendant problems. So Wednesday is whatever Wednesdays. We're going to start that next Wednesday because I don't really, you guys haven't told me what you want. So again, don't forget, whatever Wednesdays, whatever you guys want to see, talk about, anything that you want to see, let me know what you want me to do. Let me know. Put it in the comment section and let me know. So I'll see you guys soon on another vlog. Bye. Vlog. Why do I keep saying vlog? On another live. Bye guys. Thank you for visiting. Give me a reason. See you soon. Mwah.